run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Move up when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Move up when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Move up when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Move up when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah.
Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done.
Whoop whoop when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Whoop whoop when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Whoop whoop when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah. Whoop whoop when you run, come around, 'cause know you're the talk of the town, yeah.
Best sound overall, shiny and tall. One touch make a girl climb over the wall.
Good morning and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. It's not the quantity but the quality, and we have an amazing class of 2020 here. And we've had a very challenging year, but we've done the unthinkable, what some look at to be impossible, and you've made it this far. So let's make some noise for the class of 2020 one more time. Again, good morning. My name is Stan Near, and I'm one of the commissioners on the Elizabeth Board of Ed, and I will be your facilitator this morning to guide you through this wonderful ceremony. But before we get started, I'd like for everyone to stand and pay a moment of silence to the many victims around the world that we have lost to COVID-19, and to the many victims that we continue to lose through racial injustice. Please pay your respects to them and let us give them a moment of silence at this time. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance as we welcome Edison Academy student Miriam Farada. Let's give her a big round of applause as she comes forward.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, please remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Ethics. And to do that, I would like to bring forward from Thomas Jefferson Arts Academy, Brian Jefferson. Good morning. Good morning.
Our Elizabeth Public Schools Pledge of Ethics. As a member of the Elizabeth Public Schools professional learning community, I will treat people as I wish to be treated. To do that, I pledge to understand that the school community is a special place. Listen respectfully when someone else is speaking by paying close attention and not interrupting. Speak in a calm voice and use proper language. Dress appropriately for teaching and learning. Inspire the best in myself and others by celebrating success and learning from mistakes. Care about others by demonstrating acts of kindness. Be a lifelong learner by taking every opportunity to learn from others. Thank you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Again, welcome to the class of 2020. Welcome parents, family, friends. At this time, I'd like to introduce a number of attendees who are here with us today, celebrating this joyous occasion, and really proud of you. They stand with you, and they support you, and they're very excited for you today. Joining us is our mayor of this great city, Mayor J. Christian Bowidge. Elected officials that could not be here are city council due to the social distancing policies, but they send their regards and they salute you and celebrate you today. Joining us again is our president of the Elizabeth Board of Education, President Diane Barbosa, Commissioner Rosa Morena Ortega. Not with us today, but send their regards is Eliana Chavez, Natalie Hernandez, Charlene Baffles, Stephanie Pastana, Maria Cavallo, and Vice President Jerry Jacobs, who salute you and they send their congratulatory messages to you. With us today is our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Olga Hugemeyer, our Assistant Superintendent of Schools for Teaching and Learning, Dr. Jennifer Cedeno, Assistant Superintendent for Schools, Rafael Cortez, Assistant Superintendent for Schools, Judy Finch Johnson, Chief of Operations, Frank Cuesta, School Business Administrator, Harold Kennedy, Comptroller, Rajiv Malhotra. And I see to my right many of your principals from all your respective high schools. So let's give your principals a big round of applause, and vice principals who are here with us today, because without them, we wouldn't be here. So we really need to celebrate them. Thank you for your great work. At this time, I'd like to present our mayor from this great city, Mayor J. Christian Bowidge, who will present you with some salutatory remarks.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Neron. To the Superintendent of Schools, Olga Hugemeyer, President of the School Board, Diana Barbosa, members of the school board, principals, vice principals, and to the parents of the graduating class of 2020. So all of you have done a little extra. You figured, what the heck, I'm going to like school so much, I'm going to go to school in the summer. But there's a great testament to what you've done. You didn't give up. You showed a commitment that said, just because I didn't get there in June, I'm still going to finish. I'm still going to reach the goal line. I'm still going to get there. So congratulations to all of you, whether your parents were the ones, your grandparents, or friends or family, and said, you know, you got to finish. There is no substitute for education. And all of the graduating classes that we've had here at Williams Field this year, we're one of the few school districts to make sure we had outdoor graduation for everyone. And that's a great testament to the leadership of the Board of Education and your superintendent, because we worked with the students and the parents to make sure that you have a celebratory moment on graduating high school. So the foundation that you have here today will lead you for the future. Whether you're going to trade school, got a job, whether you're going to college, or you're looking for help, the foundation here has prepared you for that. So I congratulate you for your steadfastness, your commitment, and your diligence in finishing the summer courses and graduating in the class of 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I'd like to introduce someone very special to us. She has led us through this entire very difficult year, and has led the Board of Education, has stood with your parents, you, the Board of Education, our superintendent. It's none other than our president for the Elizabeth Board of Education for 2020, President Diane Barbosa. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, August 25th, let's make some noise for you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Big round of applause. Good morning to our mayor. Good morning to Elizabeth Public School teams. Good morning to my fellow board members, our superintendent, and all the staff here to celebrate you. It is my honor and privilege to stand before you as your board president, especially this year. And on the behalf of my board, I salute you, class of 2020. Oh boy, we reached this day in a way that none of us would have imagined, but we are so fortunate to be here to share this milestone together with you. Now let's move back. A little more than 100 years ago, the world went through a pandemic similar to the one that we're experiencing today. It infected roughly a third of the world's population. And like you, yes, there was a graduating class, a young graduating high school class embarking on their journey of their adult lives into a world of uncertainty, exactly like we're standing in now. But if you remember, back in 1901, Walt Disney was born, and he went ahead and became one of the most influential figures in both animation and entertainment. Then you move on to Marian Anderson, born in 1897, a strong, powerful woman, would use her legendary singing voice to perform before millions in the effort to break racial barriers in the United States and advance human rights worldwide. So as you see, millions of others, young adults in the 1900s, would go on to make significant contributions to the achievement of their families, their communities, their states, their nations. And despite the challenges and uncertainty presented by the pandemic, they moved on. Now it's your turn to go out and be the best you can be. Why? Because you're stronger. Why? You are so super strong because it's August 25th and you just graduated. Make no mistake, there were difficult days and there will be difficult days, weeks, months ahead. But as history has shown us, this too shall pass. As individuals, as families, as students, as community, we'll get through it. And how do we get through it? Together. Now, to you, my class of 2020, a class like no other, a seed has been planted in you. By whom? These peoples, right to the right of me and right to the left of me. They have planted these seeds, and now it's your time to grow and continue and lead our time back and advance us to new levels of prominence. And when you do, you're going to remember today. Oh yeah, you're going to remember today, this moment fondly. It will lead as the foundation of your success. And one thing you'll remember about today is that you are sitting precisely 6 feet among each other. Your family, your friends are perfectly aligned distance from each other. Your teachers, our staff are perfectly distanced. I stand perfectly in front of you with a heart full of love for you today and for your future. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not such a perfect world out there. Oh, no, it's not. But there's one more source of perfection, and that is you. That seed that's in you, you're going to grow. And why? Because you are part of our Elizabeth Public School family and will always be. On behalf of the board and my fellow board members here and those that couldn't be here, we salute you. We love you. We will always be here for you. Best wishes for the future. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, President Barbosa. Again, today is a big day. It's your celebration. Are you excited? Are you excited? You made it this far. And it's August and you're sitting right here. So that means despite all the odds, despite what's going on this year, despite the challenges that you had to go through, you recognize that when you get knocked down, you get right back up. Because that's what real champions do. That's what real leaders do. And that's why we're so proud of you today. We're proud of you because you didn't give up, as our mayor stated. We're proud of you because you showed up. We're proud of you because you're standing for yourself. Well, that's what this journey in life is all about. As you embark into the next chapter of your life, make sure to always stand for yourself. Stand for something, because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Make sure you speak up for yourselves. Make sure you stand for what's right, because many of you will embark into careers where you'll have to make tough decisions. You'll make decisions that will have to change this world that we're dealing with today. And as we embark into 2020, 2021, we have a big year ahead of us, and you have an ultimate responsibility. And if you haven't done so yet, register to vote, because our future is in your hands. And you see the state that we're in today as a country. We need you. And that's why we're so proud of you today, because we know we've invested in the very best. And as I stated earlier, it's not about the quantity, but the quality. And we have some wonderful, amazing students that sit before us today that are dealing with so much. COVID-19, racial injustice, Black lives, just all types of drama in politics, and you're able to persevere regardless. We're so proud of you. You should be very proud of yourself. And today we salute you, we celebrate you, and we tell you, never give up. Go out and conquer the world. Without further ado, it is my honor to present to you Dr. Jennifer Cedeno and Mrs. Judy Finch Johnson as they present the class of 2020 to our superintendent. Let's give them a big round of applause as they come forward.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Just as our mayor and commissioner mentioned earlier, we are here today celebrating you because you were persistent and you prevailed. It is with great honor that I now have the opportunity to introduce the person who will certify your accomplishment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our superintendent of schools, Mrs. Olga Hugemeyer.
Thank you, Mrs. Finch Johnson. Good morning, Mayor, fellow board members, our administrators, parents, and the class of 2020. Seniors, as our mayor stated, you have truly persevered and demonstrated just how strong, smart, and adaptive you are. Let's start with resilience. Seniors, you have ended your time unlike any other graduating class before you. Classes were done virtually, at a distance. Student activities and extracurriculars were halted, but yet you persevered. You remained engaged with learning. You have proven that working collaboratively is what makes a school a community. And this level of resilience that you have shown during our summer virtual school will serve you well as you begin the next chapter of your lives. Beginning this past Tuesday, March 17th, and through the rest of your academic careers, you pursued distance learning. It was a new venture for everyone, for students, for administrators, and for teachers alike. But together, you adapted. You learned together, you grew, and you finished your senior year. And it can't be overstated how important it is to be flexible and adaptable in life. It'll make all of us ready to take on any challenge. At this time, I am very pleased to officially acknowledge the class of 2020. Mr. Cummings, principal of Elizabeth High School, Frank J. Sicarel Academy. Mr. Ojeda, principal of Thomas Jefferson Arts Academy. Mrs. Jimenez, principal of John E. Dwyer Technology Academy. Mr. Van Fleet, principal of William F. Halsey Jr. Health and Public Safety Academy. Dr. Marks, principal of J. Christian Bolwich Finance Academy. Mr. Mikros, principal of Hamilton Preparatory Academy. Ms. Bay, principal of Thomas E. Edison Career and Technical Academy, have certified to me that all of the requirements of the Elizabeth Board of Education and the New Jersey Department of Education have been met. And with the authority of the Commissioner of Education of the state of New Jersey and the members of the Elizabeth Board of Education, I hereby authorize that the appropriate diplomas be awarded. Congratulations, class of 2020, and may God bless you. At this time, I would like to ask our principals to please join me on the stage. And Mr. Jack Gonzalez, Vice Principal, and Ms. Sandy Hart, Vice Principal, please also join us for the recognition of the class of 2020.
From the Admiral William F. Halsey Jr. Health and Public Safety Academy, please come forward. Pierre Aim, Corey Coleman, Lydia Cuyut, William Interiano, Jorge Antonio Jimenez Carrillo, Brenda Soto, Alexander Hamilton Preparatory Academy, Nicole Hernandez, Joanna Martinez. Elizabeth High School Frank J. Sicarel Academy, Renaya Carey, J. Christian Bolwich Finance Academy, Michelle Bonilla.
Johnny Dwyer Technology Academy, Peter Bristow II, Jashin Brambry, Oscar Chicas Ruiz, Cynthia Figueroa Ortiz, Sheila Garcia, Daly Guzman Dominguez, Najima Holmes, Carlos Wexel, Sincere Lyles, Christian Perez, and Ian Torres.
Thomas A. Edison Career and Technical Academy, John Acevedo, Christopher Bayon, Braylon Burgos, Najee Cuevas, Marianne Ferrara, Jaden Franklin, Tion Hollinshed, Lance Johnson, Nayel Lawrence, Facundo Mesa, Keron Nunes Martinez, Jonathan Rivera, Juan Rodriguez Torres, Natalie Villanueva Rodriguez.
Thomas Jefferson Arts Academy, Gabriel Brazil, Jonathan Colon, Daniela De La Rosa, Lion Jefferson, Brian Jefferson, Anderson Jiman Almonte, Tatiana Kelly, Dominique Lydia, Basilia Nieves, Steve Orphelian, Brian Oviedo, Roger Pass, Claudia Para, Stacy Pereira, Kevin Ponce, Christian Roman, Ashley Romero, Kiana Steinberg, Chelsea Varela Garcia, Destiny Wiggins, and Santiago Zapata Guevara.
Again, thank you and congratulate class of 2020. Have a wonderful rest of your summer. Stay well, stay healthy. God bless you. God bless the Elizabeth Public Schools.